Well, I didn't realize what a messy kitchen we have until I decided to do a before video of the kitchen before we tear it out. Those cupboards over there are probably coming out tomorrow, the top ones, and I think the trims around the windows and doors are coming out. So this is our before video of the kitchen. Some of you look at this video and say, oh, they've got a really nice kitchen. I don't know why they want to tear it out. I'll give you some reasons why we want to tear it out. So part of the renovations in this area are done, part aren't. So, and pan around, that's the kitchen. So when we moved in the house, this floor is 40 years old. And I don't know if you can see it, but in this area, there's staples in the floor holding it down because the floor was curling up. So one of the renovation items that we have done in this area is this door. The original door that was here was really big and it leaked, so it was always really, really cold in this room. So we replaced the door a couple years ago, and so that's staying as is. It's a really nice door, and the deck is replaced. So one of the renovation items I'm hoping to do is this light switch actually controls nothing. I'll back up so you can see better. And it has a mark down in the crawl space that's tagged on it that says for sunroom. Well, we don't have a sunroom. So the electricians, when we have all these cupboards out, will actually be putting a light on the deck because there's no light out there right now at all. So that'll be easier when the cupboards are out. So I call this the most dysfunctional kitchen in the world because the weird thing about it, if you notice, the stove is up on blocks, as is the dishwasher. The dishwasher is running right now, so you can hear it going. For some reason, the man who built this kitchen built it unusually high. It's about 2.5 inches higher than normal. It's quite hard to work in here on the island because it really strains your shoulders and back because your elbows are stuck up in the air all the time. The other weird thing in this island is the funny angles in these cupboards. They're really, really hard to do anything with. I was down the other day trying to get stuff out of one of the cupboards. Horrible. I had to go and get one of those pinchy hands that I had from my mother out from the garage to try and get stuff out the back. There's all sorts of buried things in there. These cupboard doors fall off regularly and I have to screw them back on, so they should be gone this weekend. Yay! We replaced the fridge because the fridge that was in here, well, it stopped working. I cooked everything. Greg wouldn't listen to me, and yes, I cooked everything. The stove had to be replaced because the original one that came with the house stopped working. So back in behind here, this stove does not have a pointing here. It doesn't have a back on it. It's the newer style. So really the wall should be tiled. So Greg just screwed a piece of scrap metal to the wall. I got some buns in there proofing. So lack of storage. It's really bizarre. This cupboard, to try and get in there, is like a basketball player. These ones are so shallow, you can't put anything in them. I mean shallow in this cupboard so you can see. That's it. That's shallow. It's about 4 inches maybe. You can put a row of glasses in there. The weird thing is in this kitchen, it's 3 times the size of our old kitchen. And yet, none of this stuff fits. So over here, just got this hutch really cheap, and we used that for extra storage. Our old kitchen was tiny, because I made it a third of the size. I do like having the island to work on. I did 2 products today. You can see those are my Tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes I make from homegrown. It's all organic, natural, all that fun stuff. Nowhere to store it. This part of the island, it looks like that, is we got the new fridge. Now that, and I bought this giant fridge, could not get it in the kitchen. So Greg took the saw, cut the end off the island, and I made him fix it up. So we've been living with that for almost 2 years, but at least it looks okay. Other weird things in this kitchen, you go to pull out a drawer, and half the time you try to pull out the drawer, and it sticks. Yeah, this one comes out that bad. This one's another one. You don't have to pull. Just that one. The cupboards are so shallow, you have one shelf in the whole kitchen where you can put a plate. That's it. So everything is squished in, mushy, too high. Have to climb on a step ladder to get into that cupboard. Lazy Susan over there is built wrong. I actually had a cabinet guy tell me built wrong. So it's so narrow, you can see. That's how much room you got to get in the cupboard. Yeah, good luck. So this morning I was putting some stuff away because I don't know why Greg had the shortening up. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, maybe not. There it is. That block of shortening fell in the corner, and for the life of me I can't get it out. So let's go over to the other side, because this is quite a big room. It adjoins the family room. So we've done some work in the family room, and we're going to be doing stuff. Oh, there's a pantry cupboard. The leaded glass doors are going to get new frames. And I am going to paint them. I'll probably do that in the summertime so I can take them down and take them outside for sanding and painting. So over here we put new carpet in. The line of the carpet's going to get changed. Speaking of that, I haven't been able to get a whole flooring guy. All this needs to be painted. So I'll be washing and painting, drywalling. We changed the fireplace after we moved in, and then I think it was last winter, maybe? Winter before, somewhere in there. I got the bright idea to do mortar wash, so Greg mortar washed the brick rather than replace it because it was ugly. And he also put in the slate tile down there. Greg did all that work. Did a really nice job. It looks really good. This chest of drawers we put here as storage. I've got blankets and things in there. Found that one on the side of the road and we refinished it. And that's where all the cables for the internet and stuff are hidden. This one over here, actually Dorothy had that when she was at one of her many apartments, and it was wrecked, and my mom actually refinished that with some help from me and Greg at her apartment when she was in an apartment. And then Dorothy was throwing out when she was with her last boyfriend. He didn't want this TV anymore, and I said, I'll have it, me. So, yep, got TV. The windows are being replaced, but all these blinds need to be redone because that one, especially, you gotta watch out if you adjust it at all because it falls off regularly. And Greg bought that propeller from a museum. They had it and wanted rid of it, so we're going to be hanging that up either over here or over here, don't know which. Replaced the baseboard heaters because they were wrecked. So the baseboards will be replaced too, and then I'll be refinishing the windows because I don't like the color. Yeah, so that's the kitchen. Lighting's going to be redone. Blah. I don't know. It's going to take me a while, but might as well have something to do while I'm bored with staying home with COVID. I can show you the flooring that's going in. I actually bought the flooring. See how wrecked the floor is? It's all. When you look at it, that's actually glue coloring coming through the floor because it's that old and that wrecked. So that's flooring over here. It's quite nice. Turn the light on. Oh, hey, Calico. So that's the flooring I bought. It's a vinyl plank. That's in the laundry room, and it's going to go right through. It's nice and hard because we come in the door. Okay, it's over there. It's going to go right through to the other side of the stairs. Nice and hard so you can walk in it. So we come in all the time from the yard over here. See my work boots sitting there. Not a great shot. Anyway, that's the pre-video of the kitchen. Oh, and I scrounged a table that somebody was sawing up that needs refinishing. That's going to be our new kitchen table because it expands out easily and seats up to 10 or 12 people quite easily. So we need a bigger table. So poor old oak table is going to go bye-bye.